Hey Libra, this is Jeffrey, this is Ripecolor, and this is your reading for October 2022. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I have a beautiful website, ripecolor.com, where I have handmade textiles that I make. And my little mini message is time to move on. So the way I get these messages is kind of like what's going on with me at the moment. It's kind of this way it works. And it's toward the end of the month, and my lease at this place runs out October 4th. I'm looking for an apartment. And this place has served its purpose. It's been comfortable. I've done a lot worse, but it's time to move. There are a lot of signs. So that's my message to you. Time to move on and forward. All right. Let's see what's going on for you. I don't know if I made all my announcements. I probably did. I can make them in my sleep. Middle of the night, people talking to sleep. Please like, subscribe, share. Really? Okay. So I get a 3, creative thinking, but this is the subconscious, another 3, 2 3s, creativity. I feel like in order to move forward creatively, it's time to let go of the heartache and let go of things in the dark, or let things in the dark come up so you can release them. And then you're ready to move. It's a new territory. And part of the reason I don't want to stay here is because the traffic is so effing loud that I feel like it affects the video, but I want to keep the door open. It's time to go. All right. The thing about the Chariot is that he executes a plan really well. He has a destination in mind. He's going to get there, and he moves quickly. But he's an astronaut, so it's like, I'm going to a new place. I'm going to a new place, and I, open-minded. There's an open-mindedness. There's a determination to get there, but there's also like, see what happens. That kind of energy, which is really the energy for the collective as well. Yeah, and I'll be practical, and I'll be nurturing to myself. That's what I feel this is, letting go of something or moving on from. I feel like you're moving on from like hurtful relationship, honestly, or hurtful relationship with community or something in the dark. I feel like you're moving on from that, and in order to be self-nurturing and practical, to build something new. And you have like, it's almost like a subconscious in a way feeling, because I always get this as subconscious. There's like this subconscious, like new way to build things, new way to organize things, new way to establish things. Yeah, and you've been paying attention to your dreams and your daydreams, which I think is really important. A lot of times readers see this as a negative card. I don't really see this as positive or negative. But for me, it's like it's a choice. You choose your dream. You choose your dream. There's an energy there of it, and took responsibility. And you know how to be secure and stable. You need a quieter apartment. And you're ready to move forward, because the past was turbulent. The past is done. It's done. Yeah, like sometimes it's really good to know when it's like it's done. And like with me in this place, it's like it's become really evident. Like the past few days, it's like, oh, we're done. In fact, yesterday the internet went out for a few hours, and they're like, oh well, you could use the living room. It's like, I don't want to use the living room. I want this to be just you and me. What are you doing? None of your business is what I'm doing. So, yeah, so I have a lot of interpretations for this card, but Basically, they're refugees. Basically, they got on the boat, and refugees leave their land because they have to. It's not they have to, and there's an energy there of being led towards something more tranquil, but there's also an energy of it's time to get on the boat and move forward and not look back and not look back. It's a little bit of Lot's wife in that one. And I always feel like the volcano went off. So it's like there's nothing there. There's nothing left. We have to go somewhere else. Or a flood. Or it's like they're refugees. Right? Oh, the good old days. Oh, if things were the way they were, but they're not. Pick yourself up and move forward, move on. Like I'm really getting move on, toward something new, something more healing, something more like intuit, like follow your intuition, toward love and healing and balance. And then build something new in a new land. With him, he built an oasis in the desert. It's like he almost doesn't know any better. But because he doesn't know any better, that's why he's able to do it. Because he doesn't know any better. Sometimes when you get to a certain age or a certain way of thinking, or like, well, it has to be this way. It's like, and then like the newbie figures something out, and it's like, oh, that works. I went to chocolate. There's a chocolate store I go to near here, and the chocolates are beautiful. They're really beautiful. He makes all these really complicated. He made this thing. There's one that's like looks like a high heel, which is kind of cool. And then, but he had a few weeks ago, it was like a toolbox. So he had a wrench and a hammer and a screwdriver. It was all made out of chocolate. It's really cool. So I was speaking to him the other day and I said, oh, how long have you been doing this? And he was like in his 40s, I think. Yeah, in his 40s. And he said, oh, just 3 years. Didn't go to school, figured it out. Like everything looks so amazing. It's like sometimes, the best school is like experience, right? But it's definitely time to move to a new place, a new space, a new space in your head, maybe a new space physically, away from the heartache, away from the disappointment, toward new opportunities, toward a new place and a new way to establish things and to follow your dreams, as opposed to somebody else's dreams. All right, here we go. Here we go. The heartache, which led to creativity, something in the subconscious has come up in order for you to move forward, plant something new, to be healed, follow your dreams, establishing something new that's very solid, that's practical. You've taken responsibility, but you've taken responsibility and know that it's time to move in a different direction. You have the knowledge of how to be secure and how to be stable. Get on the boat and don't look back. The Archangel Raphael shows up to guide you in a new path toward new thoughts that are illuminated and based in love. Lovely. Blessings. Happy birthday. I wanted to say that at the beginning of the video. Happy birthday.